Hey guys, good morning. Just a little talk about tomorrow's workout. It's on the board behind me right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're gonna be zooming in at 6 a.m. and be zooming in at 5:30 a.m. And we're gonna have kind of two options of body weight workouts. I'm trying to get a little closer in here where you can check it out. But what you're looking at here is an ascending ladder for 15 minutes, right? We got a limited equipment WOD and a no equipment WOD, right? So 2 strict pull-ups, 2 single arm dumbbell squat cleans, 2 dumbbell facing burpees. I'll demonstrate all these movements further on, but I want to talk about them. And then it's ascending rep scheme. So every single round for 15 minutes, you'll go up. So it'll be 2-2-2 first, 4-4-4, 6-6-6, etc. Right? I'm going to show you some options on strict pull-ups if you don't have a pull-up bar at home or you don't have ring rows or something to use. It's kind of nice. And then if we're going the no object route, right? No object route, or let's see, we can combine them because I know today we did some dumbbell clean and presses. This is squat clean, so they're a little bit different, but anyhow, odd object to shoulder, which could be a heavy backpack, it could be a box of something heavy you have, whatever. Odd object goblet squats, and then the odd object facing burpees. So we're gonna mirror 2 same workout patterns with 3 slightly different movement patterns for the limited equipment versus the no equipment, right? The warm-up's gonna be the same for both. For quality, you're gonna do 2 inchworms straight through, 2 strict pull-ups. Again, we're gonna talk about options for this. 2 broad jumps, 4-4-4, 6-6-6. That's gonna be it for the warm-up. It's gonna be very smooth, very controlled. Again, the biggest thing I wanna see up here is for quality, right? We get to the inchworms, perfect. We get to the pull-ups or the assisted pull-ups or whatever world we're living in, perfect. Broad jumps, nice smooth hips, nice soft landing through them, right? So that's gonna be the workout. Now we're gonna get on to some of the video demonstration, okay? All right, for the broad jump movement, we're gonna wanna use our hips, right? Get a nice swing with our body, a nice leap forward, and a nice soft landing. You can accelerate and go further as you need to, but that's gonna get some opening and get some really good extension. Good soft landing. Remember, in this warm-up, we're gonna focus on control more than we focus on speed or getting through it quickly, right? For the inchworms, it's a simple inchworm. We're not even adding the push-up in today. It's simply walk all the way out, walk your feet all the way in, and then try again. If you need to stand up in between the two, shake your head out. All right, for options when it comes to pull-ups, I've got a set of the rings I took off the rig right here. I know you guys don't have a rig to take rings off, but these are about $15 to $20. You can buy them online. You guys need to come borrow a pair, you can come borrow a pair. But when I show you, what I want to show you is a simple way you can set these up at home and actually use them for pulling exercises, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find what I think is an approximate length, which I'm going to say about here or so. So I'm going to tuck it in through here. Right? We pull this guy up about yay length is pretty good. And I'm going to bring the door in like this. I'm going to take the cable part of the door. I'm going to turn it over top like so. Right? Now if I do that with the other one, I think you guys can probably already tell where I'm going with this, right? Super simple, conceptually speaking. It's going to take a little finagling because you're not going to have access to the adjuster on the side of the door. But what it's going to do is give you a really nice way to replicate some ring rows if you don't have exposed beams in your house, or if you don't have anywhere to hang the rings from. Although you can purchase some $60 to $80 ring hangers that hook into studs through your ceiling. If we're wanting to go that route, that might be a bit extreme, right? So I'm going to do my best to label these guys up like so. It's pretty close, pretty close. That's going to be pretty good, right? I'm a little higher right now. And then I pull this door shut. And now you have a very, very simple way, set this guy over to the left here, to execute ring rows completely safely, right? We can come all the way into the door, get as straight as we want to, and I can get that nice pulling action, right? I can even screw around with a little bit of transitions for muscle ups and stuff. So there's a pulling option. Now let me show you over here what I've got set up. And just here's some basics of how the row is going to look from the side if you're doing the setup on the chairs like I showed the pictures of earlier. Just steady and smooth. All right, guys, on the single arm dumbbell squat cleans. You can, throughout this workout, and I'll mention it tomorrow, you can switch as necessary. If you feel like you want to do 2 on one side, then the next round we do 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Then the next round we do 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 2 on the left, etc. You switch back and forth as you go. We're always going to go up in 2. I do not recommend switching or alternating, as it were. Don't pull one squat clean, stand up, switch, pull one squat clean like that. It's gonna really severely slow down your amount to do them. So I mean, even if every other time, if you want to go right on the first 2, left on the next 4, right on the 6, and then maybe when you have to break them up as you get into the rounds of 8 or rounds of 10, then it becomes something, right? What we want to work on when we're doing these squat cleans is the same thing as if we were using a barbell, right? We want to keep everything super close to the body, right? Super close to the body, super close to the body, and pull under into that squat and stand. Now remember, this is just a squat clean. We're not going overhead like we went yesterday, right? This is pulling tall, dropping into the full squat and standing, right? We did power cleans yesterday, we did hang power cleans yesterday. Today we're doing full out squat cleans. So I'll demonstrate one from the side so you can see what's going on. So it's here by my body. I'm gonna dip, extend, drop underneath that sucker, and stand up nice and tall, right? I bring it back down. Nice and smooth, right? We want to make contact with the top head of the bell to the ground, come right into and stand, right? The bell makes contact on the ground, we lip up, we land under, and we stand, right? It's a great exercise. Dumbbell squat cleans, dumbbell squat cleans. The dumbbell facing burpee is exactly what we think of, right? We have the dumbbell sitting here. We face the dumbbell, come to a complete burpee, chest to the ground, and jump over the burpee, turn back around, boom, 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 right? It's gonna be a great workout, guys. Pull-ups, I think most of us are familiar with this if you got it, right? Hang all the way down, keep your body in a nice hollowed out position, pull real tall, come all the way down steady and slowly, right? Fun workout, fun workout. All right, for the limited to no equipment, as far as fitness equipment is concerned, we've got odd object conditioning, or odd object movement today, right? We're gonna use it in 3 different movement patterns. The first one is gonna be ground to shoulder with the odd object. The second one is gonna be goblet squats with the odd object. And the third one is actually doing object facing burpees where we jump over it, right? The ground to shoulder is, so I'm using I think it's got about 40 pounds of books in here right now. It's not doubly heavy, but you can make it as heavy as you want. What I encourage doing is grabbing it in a way that you can position it to your shoulder. If you're using whatever, you gotta find the center of gravity. I'm gonna keep it from here. I'm gonna touch the ground with it. I'm gonna come up, put it on my shoulder, bring it right back down, come up, put it on my other shoulder, bring it right back down, right? I like alternating the shoulders in this one, right? You'll do 2 the first rep, 4 the rest of it. This is probably 30 pounds. I think I would go a little bit heavier, try to get something for me that weighs around 50 or 60 pounds if I could handle it. I'm not sure what that looks like. If I had a 45-pound plate at home, I might use it. If I had a 50-pound child, I might use it. I wouldn't suggest using pets or animals. Then you're gonna hold that in front of you for the goblet squat portion of it, right? I'm gonna keep it tight. I wanna keep it high on my chest. I wanna be cognizant that it's not pulling me forward and I'm doing this sort of deadlift squat. I wanna make sure I'm doing a full out squat, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then the odd object burpee is gonna be no different than the dumbbell. I set the odd object on the ground. I do my burpee down, up, and I leap over that guy, right? 3 super easy movement patterns. Definitely need a little bit more weight. Maybe if I could put a 20-pound vest in here or something. I'm gonna guess for guys, somewhere around 50 to 60 pounds would be nice. Ladies, 30 to 40 pounds would be pretty good. If you can find something that works that way, have at it. Anyways, 3 super good movements. Talk to you guys tomorrow.